Hey there, and welcome back for another week. Alright, this isn't again a typical adventure, but it's still an adventure in a different way. Today, we are out here doing some LROS, Local Responsible Outdoor Stewardship. Yeah! So, for you local New Mexicans who live here, you know that we tend to get, a lot of wind. It's just a windy place occasionally, especially in the spring. And recently, just in February, we got some more wind than normal, as well as higher wind speeds than normal. So, we're out here doing some good for the environment, right in our own backyard. Now, let me pose this to you this way. Let's say you have a neighbor. This neighbor sucks at putting the lid on their trash can, all right? You're really good at it, awesome, but they're not so great at it. Windstorm comes in. Their trash can blows all over your yard. How do you feel about that? Not too thrilled, right? Now, yeah, you could go pick it up yourself. You're picking up other people's trash, which sometimes you have to do. But wouldn't it be awesome if they came over and helped pick it up too? Yeah. All right. Before we built over here, I'm up in Rio Rancho, but before we built up over here, there were people, well, not people, but creatures that lived here before us. Your local environmental backyard neighbors, all right? So when the windstorms came through, a lot of trash, unfortunately, went blowing out and about. Here's the difference between us and our backyard neighbors. These things. Yeah, the opposable thumb. We have them, we can use them, and we can pick things up with them. Poor animals cannot. Well, I've been driving up and down, to and from work, to and from friends, and the wind has started to die down. We got through a weird, crazy, extra speed winds that we had. And it's been making me really sad, just driving along the road. It's making me sad. In the spring, I see quail, I see roadrunners, I see bunnies, and even throughout the rest of the time, I see coyotes. They are all crucial parts of our environment and the ecosystem that we live in. Well, basically our trash has blown into their yard now. Not cool. The difference is they can't pick it up themselves. Sometimes they try to eat it, not great. So today, I'm out here with Molly, whoop, and the Rune Bug, yeah. Say hi, Rue. That's a great face, I love it. They volunteered to come out here and help me pick up some trash today. We got buckets, we got grabbers, we got trash bags and gloves. So we're out here doing some local responsible stewardship. And we're getting Rune into it too. Start him off young, makes it a little easier. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Good job. What is this?
Caution tape.
True New Mexico style right there.
No. All right, it goes in there. It goes in there. Like that? Yeah? Okay.
Talked about it on a previous episode. You can see Fenton Lake for that one. But as we talked about then, Molly, remind our audience what you do for a living.
I'm a biologist. I primarily focus on aquatic invertebrates and bats.
Because bats are awesome.
Bats are great.
Now, when she's out in the field, though, doing her work, they also find trash and they clean it up. What is the weirdest piece of trash that you think you found out in the fields?
Oh my gosh. Probably, an old dog harness.
An old dog harness?
An old dog harness with, and it was just like half buried. No dog attached.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
No dog attached.
But yeah, no, I think that was probably the craziest thing I've seen at work. But otherwise, out hunting, we stumbled upon an old broken down New Mexican hippie commune.
Really?
Yeah, no one was there, but there were tires everywhere, and they had made like these like bungalows out of like old school like farming water tanks.
That's kind of cool.
I mean, it was epic, but it was
Also, sad trash left
I
behind.
mean, it was everywhere. Yeah, it was bad.
For those of you who go out there exploring, what's the weirdest piece of trash that you have found while you've been out on a hike or a backpacking trip or even just car camping? I want to hear about it in the comments below. What's the weirdest piece of trash that you have found out there? What are we doing, Ruru? Picking up the trash, right?
You in the trash?
Monster Energy Drink. Well, at least people are staying hydrated out here. Oh, and we got some spray paint. Yeah, some spray paint, yeah. Another bottle. Oh, there's a lot of bottles.
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah, right? Exactly. Oh no, trash. Gator Light.
I haven't seen a square Gatorade bottle in I feel like a long time.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time I saw a Gator Light. That was a while ago. That's how long it's been out here, people. Come on, it's your own backyard. Help take care of it. Keep it nice. I don't want to keep driving along the road and seeing this stuff. Come on. We found an old bed. Maybe it was a couch. There's springs and things. Unfortunately, that won't fit into our buckets. And we still have a toddler, so it's a little hard to carry it back out there. However, I know people in my neighborhood come through here with quads and trucks in this wash. So if you happen to be awesome and see this video and you recognize the area and you have like a truck that you can get back here or a quad, if you would be so kind as to help contribute by taking this piece out. If you beat me to it, I'll be really happy. I'll have to come back with my truck and see if I can, my truck's not four-wheel drive. You might just beat me to it. If not, I might ask a friend to come out with a truck. But yeah. Please, opposable thumbs. I'm not sure if it's a tablecloth, a curtain, or a sheet. Really hoping it's just not somebody's like dress. It is New Mexico. I'm gonna go with tablecloth.
Safe bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We clean up nature in style. Isn't that right, Rune? Rocking the shades. With just a stoic face, no emotion is great. It is fantastic. We start them young into the responsible outdoor stewardship, but we still have to reward them. It's only fair. We walked past the jungle gym. She has to be allowed to play on the jungle gym afterwards. Only fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, you're gonna go. You're gonna go. Woo! Yeah! Come on! Couple hours of cleanup, got a couple bags of trash. Ruru, though, she got tired. So we've had to set her up in the car seat with some Netflix and her blankie and her bottle. She's much happier now. But I gotta say, we did a pretty good job, yeah?
Yeah, heck yeah.
You know, you don't have to make an all-day excursion of this. Like, we only did it for a couple hours. I'm hoping to come back out and do it for a couple more hours and maybe a couple days myself. I won't be filming that. I just wanted to film today. I could do that without filming. But if I can encourage you all to contribute, message was sent. Yeah. Now, before we wrap up everything, for those of you who are animal lovers, since we have the animal lover here too, I mentioned earlier that I told you that we've seen quail, roadrunner, coyotes, and rabbits down there. We're in their backyard. They didn't get a say in us moving in or not. We're here. And another car. And another car. Figure though, to like help with the encouragement of wanting you to contribute, is to think about how these animals affect the ecosystem and how important they are, that we need to take care of their backyard as well as our own backyard. So, if you want to give some tidbits on that.
Well, the trash that is thrown around and blows around in the wind and is just, you know, out here in the everyday urban environment is disrupting all of the species you mentioned and then some. Because you've also got to think about the burrowing mammals that you don't see.
We're doing this between cars.
It's great.
It's phenomenal timing. We were gonna do it out there, but the little one got tired, so we're working with what we got. All right.
You gotta worry
burrowing
about
the mammals.
The burrowing mammals when the trash gets down into their dens. And then you also gotta think about the amphibians and the reptiles that are out here. I mean, that's a, you know, everyday environment.
Now, if we don't take care of it and they get injured or they eat the trash, what is this gonna mean for the ecosystem?
Well, I mean, overall, I'm trying.
I know, so am I.
Oh, big truck.
We're doing the best we can. There are some quiet vehicles, and there's some big ones, yeah. Give or take.
It just sounded like a fart.
It did kind of sound like a fart.
They disrupt the food chain, the food web with all of these species. You don't have...
We're really good at this.
This is gonna be fun to edit.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast to edit, yeah.
But it messes with the food web because you have species that are either, you know, struggling to survive or species that are completely going extinct that were part of the food chain and now they're not.
We heavily affect that food chain.
Yes.
And even though a lot of people might not think that that's gonna have consequences, you gotta eat food too. The things that you're eating play into that food chain. So keep that in mind. You wipe it out, you're slowly wiping out your own food source.
It's all interconnected.
Yep, all one giant domino effect. So keep that in mind. If that helps you motivate you to want to come out and contribute, you know, yeah, maybe, yeah, hopefully, yeah. All it takes is one person going collecting one bag of trash. Now think about the number of people who were in a location like Rio Rancho. Thousands of people. That's thousands of bags of trash that we could get out in one foul swoop. But it takes all of us together to do it. So I'm hopeful that for those of you who watch this video from start to end, it will encourage you to go grab a bucket. You don't even need a bucket, just grab a bag, gloves, you know. Go out into your own backyard. I mean, this canal and bike paths and areas right inside my neighborhood. You don't have to go far. You don't need to go 30 minutes. You can go not even 5 minutes and you have something to do. It's not hard. Less than 5 minutes. Easy. All you need is one bag of trash. One person, one bag of trash, collectively together will make a difference.
And it's fun.
It is actually really fun. You find some really weird things out there. Those chonies were questionable. At least they didn't look soiled, so, you know, that's comforting. Although it makes you wonder why the random chonies were out there.
You don't question it.
Yeah, I don't
In case
think
you don't wanna know.
we don't want to know. We don't want to know.
Yeah.
There goes somebody in the truck, a couple dogs hanging out the truck. It's a happy dog life right there. Okay. Well, we hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. And if you aren't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and follow along for more adventures, even the weird ones that are like today. Your responsible local outdoor stewardship. And there will be more. We've got more plans in the works, even for next season, because we're coming to an end on this season. So we've already got plans for the next one. Can someone say overlanding? Yes. But until the next one, you guys have a good one, and we will catch you later.